Hello, my dearest Gemini. Welcome. I'm so glad you found your way here, to this moment, which was created just for you. Take a deep, cleansing breath with me. Breathe in the stillness of this space, and as you exhale, release the noise, the static, the weight of the world you've been carrying on your shoulders. Just let it fall away. There is a profound and luminous truth that has been patiently waiting for you, whispering to you in the moments just before you fall asleep, in the reflection you see in the mirror when you truly look. And that truth is this: the universe has not been dismantling your life to punish you. It has been clearing a sacred space for a masterpiece you have not yet begun to build. Settle into this moment, my beautiful friend, for what we are about to do is more than just a reading. This is a sacred dialogue with your soul. I want to invite you to stay with me through this entire journey, to walk with me until the very last card is revealed. Because the final piece of this message holds a kind of celestial key, one that possesses the power to unlock a new level of perception, to fundamentally transform the way you see this entire chapter of your life. This is the conversation your spirit has been waiting for. I have drawn 7 cards for you today. 7 portals into the heart of your experience. Let us turn the first one now. Your general energy, the Chariot, the energy that surrounds you right now, Gemini, is humming with a powerful, electric potential. It is the energy of the Chariot. Feel the power in this card. It is a symbol of absolute victory, of disciplined will, and of the incredible feat of harnessing opposing forces to propel you forward in one unified, determined direction. I see you standing in this chariot, the reins held firmly in your hands. For so long, you have felt the intense pull of duality, the very essence of your sign. It has felt like a battle within your own soul. The 2 sphinxes on this card, one black and one white, represent the conflicting forces that have been at war within you. The white sphinx represents your logical mind, your need for structure, for a clear and rational plan. It is the part of you that craves security, that urges you to make the sensible choices, to follow the well-trodden path because it is predictable and safe. It speaks in the language of pros and cons, of practicality and responsibility. The black sphinx, however, is the guardian of your shadow self, your intuition, your wild and untamed dreams. It does not speak in words, but in feelings, in deep instinctual urges. It pulls you toward the unknown, toward the call of your soul's passion, toward a life that logic cannot build. It whispers of magic, of destiny, of the person you came here to be, beyond all expectations. For months, perhaps even years, these 2 powerful forces have been pulling in opposite directions. This internal conflict has created a state of intense tension and stagnation. You've been sitting in the chariot, ready to move, yet paralyzed. 1 foot on the gas, 1 foot on the brake. You've been spinning in the endless labyrinth of your own brilliant mind, analyzing every possibility until you were left exhausted and unable to move at all, terrified of making the wrong choice. But a celestial shift is occurring. The potent, conquering energy of the chariot is now descending upon you. This is the universe infusing your spirit with the divine willpower needed, not just to choose a path, but to become the master of your own inner world. The great secret of the chariot is not about choosing one sphinx over the other. It is not about silencing your practical mind to chase a dream, nor is it about abandoning your dreams for the sake of practicality. The mastery lies in integration. It is about you, the charioteer, commanding both sphinxes to work in harmony. It is about acknowledging the valid fears of your logical mind while still honoring the non-negotiable desires of your heart. You are learning that you need both. Your pragmatism is the sturdy frame of the chariot itself. It is what keeps you grounded and safe on this journey. But your dreams, your intuition, that is the North Star you navigate by. That is the destination that makes the entire journey worthwhile. So, feel this rising tide of determination within you, that feeling of finally being able to take your foot off the brake. The wheels are beginning to turn, slowly at first, and then with gathering speed. Decisions that once felt impossibly complex are now simplifying, crystallizing into a clear path forward. But this is not a passive ride, Gemini. The chariot demands your focused will. You must be the one to speak your destination into existence. You must be the one to look your fears and your dreams in the eye and say, with unwavering conviction, this is where we are going, together. The universe is providing a powerful celestial vehicle, but you and only you can choose to drive it. This is your time for courageous, decisive action. Trust your ability to navigate what comes next. Your heart's journey. Love, connection, and a sacred choice. And now we enter the sacred and often complicated landscape of the heart. The cards that have appeared for you here tell a story of profound depth and transformation. The first, so fittingly, is your own card, the Lovers. This card resonates with the very core of your Gemini nature. It speaks of duality, of harmony, of communication, and of the sacred alchemy that occurs when two souls align in perfect resonance. In its highest expression, the Lover's card signifies a partnership that is blessed. This is a connection that goes far beyond surface-level attraction. It is a true meeting of minds, hearts, and spirits. It represents a love where you feel safe to be all of yourself, the light and the shadow, the intellectual and the whimsical. It is a partner who doesn't just tolerate your multifaceted nature, but celebrates it. This is the kind of love that heals, a love overseen by the angel Raphael in the card, the archangel of divine communication and healing. It is a sanctuary for your soul. For some of you watching, this card heralds the arrival of such a soulmate connection, or the deepening of an existing relationship into this sacred space. It is a time of beautiful, open-hearted alignment and shared joy. However, the Lover's card is fundamentally about a pivotal choice. And to understand the gravity of this choice, we must look at the card that has appeared beside it. It is the Ten of Swords. This is one of a card that visually represents utter defeat. A figure lies pierced by 10 swords, a symbol of a painful and absolute ending. It speaks of betrayal, of hitting rock bottom, of the devastating finality of a situation. To see this card lying next to the beautiful promise of the Lovers tells a powerful story about where you have been. For many of you, the profound choice presented by the Lovers is not about choosing between person A and person B. It is a far more fundamental choice. It is the choice between the kind of love that leads to the Ten of Swords and the kind of love that the Lovers card truly promises. The Ten of Swords is the culmination of a painful cycle. It might represent the definitive end of a toxic relationship, one that was built on a foundation of miscommunication, dishonesty, or a deep-seated incompatibility that you tried to ignore. More deeply, it can represent the death of a pattern within you, a pattern of choosing emotionally unavailable partners, of abandoning your own needs to please another, of believing you had to perform or shrink yourself to be loved. Those 10 swords are the 10,000 painful moments of realization, the final straws that broke you open. Each sword is a truth that, while agonizing to accept, was absolutely necessary to liberate your spirit. But here is the sacred medicine of the Ten of Swords. It is the end. There is no 11th sword. The betrayal is over. The heartbreak has happened. You have survived the storm. If you look closely at the card, you can see the sun rising on the horizon. The darkest hour is just before the dawn. So, the choice the Lovers presents to you is this. Will you continue to lie on the ground, identifying with the wounds of your past? Will you keep telling the story of the betrayal, allowing the pain to become the architecture of your future relationships? Or will you see this ending for the divine intervention? It truly was a painful but necessary liberation. The universe is gently, lovingly asking you to make a conscious choice to heal. It is time to stand up, to symbolically pull those swords from your back, one by one, and to let them dissolve into light. It is time to forgive, not because they deserve it, but because your soul deserves peace. You are being asked to release the heavy narrative of the victim and to step fully into the power of the survivor, the warrior of the heart who is now ready and worthy of a love that mirrors their own magnificent light. You are standing at a sacred crossroads, Gemini. Turn away from the grave of what has been. It has taught you everything you needed to know. Now, turn your face towards the garden of what can be. The highest form of love is waiting for you, but it requires you to leave the battlefield of the past behind, completely and forever. The Tower and the Ace of Pentacles. Your path of purpose, career, finances, and a divine demolition. Let us now shift our focus to the material world, your work, your finances, your sense of purpose and contribution on this earth. The story the cards tell here is one of the most dramatic and ultimately hopeful I have seen. We have the Tower, followed by the Ace of Pentacles. There is no way to soften the initial impact of the Tower. It is a card of sudden, shocking, and radical upheaval. It is the lightning bolt of divine truth, striking a structure that was built on a weak or inauthentic foundation. The Tower represents the collapse of something you thought was stable and secure. This can manifest as an unexpected job loss, the failure of a business, a financial plan that suddenly evaporates, or the crumbling of a career path you have dedicated years to. It is chaos, it is destruction, and it is terrifying. For some time, Gemini, you have likely been operating within a professional or financial structure that was not in true alignment with your soul. Perhaps you were chasing a definition of success that was given to you by society or your family, but which left your own spirit feeling empty. Maybe you were clinging to a safe job out of fear, even as it drained your creative life force day by day. You, with your brilliant mind, may have been using your gifts to build a tower that was impressive to others, but felt like a prison to you. And on a soul level, you knew. You felt the cracks in the walls. You heard the whisper of the wind whistling through the hollow rooms. You felt the tremor of instability, but you kept climbing, hoping the view from the top would make it all worthwhile. But the universe, in its infinite wisdom and love for you, will not allow you to live a life that is a lie. The Tower is not a punishment, it is a rescue mission. It is a divine demolition. That lightning bolt is a shocking moment of absolute clarity, a wake-up call of the highest order. It is the universe grabbing you by the shoulders and saying, "This is not your destiny. This false shelter must fall so that your true temple can be built. I know this is painful, but you must be set free." It's the crisis that forces a reinvention. It's the failure that becomes your greatest teacher. It is the moment you lose everything you thought you wanted, only to realize you are now free to build what your soul truly needs. It feels like the end of the world, but look what is waiting for you in the aftermath. Right here, being offered to you in the cleared, fertile ground where the rubble once lay, is the Ace of Pentacles. This is one of the most beautiful, hopeful, and promising cards in the entire deck. It is a divine hand emerging from the heavens, offering you a single golden coin. This is the seed of a new, tangible, and prosperous beginning. This is a real-world opportunity, a new job offer that feels aligned, a brilliant idea for a business that feels grounded and possible, a new path to creating security and abundance that is built on a foundation of authenticity and soul purpose. This is the incredible, miraculous gift that was hidden inside the terrifying chaos of the Tower. The old, unstable structure had to be completely obliterated so that this pure, new seed could be planted on solid ground. You could not have received this divine opportunity while you were still clinging to the crumbling battlements of your old life. You had to be brought back down to earth. This is the major turning point in your professional life, Gemini. The destruction was not the final act. It was merely the clearing of the set for a far more beautiful and epic story to unfold. That dream you had, the one you dismissed as impractical, the universe is now providing a tangible path to make it real. This is your chance to rebuild your career, your finances, and your entire relationship with work, not from a place of fear or obligation, but from a place of genuine passion and purpose. This new beginning will be solid, stable, and lasting. The suit of Pentacles is the suit of the earth element. This is not a fleeting dream. It is a real opportunity to build long-term, sustainable wealth and fulfillment. Your only task now is to have the courage to sift through the rubble, take the wisdom from the collapse, and gratefully accept this new seed. Plant it with intention, nurture it with your focus, and watch it grow. Your real life's work is just beginning. Your soul's evolution, the light after the long night. We now arrive at the deepest part of our journey together, the inner sanctum of your being, your spiritual growth. And it is here, my dear Gemini, that the entire narrative weaves together into a tapestry of breathtaking grace. The final two cards of your reading are the Hermit and the Star. Let us first honor the Hermit. This card represents a necessary period of withdrawal from the outer world to embark upon a profound inner journey. As a Gemini, your nature is to be out in the world, connecting, communicating, gathering information, and sharing your vibrant energy. You are a social butterfly, and you thrive on the buzz of interaction. But there comes a time in every soul's evolution where the answers we seek can no longer be found in the noise of the world, but only in the deep, resonant silence of our own heart. You have been in a hermit phase. It may have felt like loneliness or isolation. You might have felt a strange disconnection from your usual social life, as if you were suddenly speaking a different language from everyone else. This was not a punishment. This was your soul calling you home, to yourself. It was a sacred invitation to pull back your energy from the external and to simply sit with who you are when no one else is around. The hermit stands alone on a mountaintop holding a lantern, and inside that lantern there is a single glowing star. This light is the flame of your own inner wisdom, your intuition, your undeniable personal truth. Your spiritual task during this time has been to learn to trust this inner light above all other sources. It has been a process of quieting the millions of voices in your own mind, tuning out the endless opinions of others, and learning to finally hear the steady, quiet whisper of your soul. You have been on a holy pilgrimage into the vast wilderness of your own being, seeking the truth of who you are beneath all the roles you play and all the masks you wear. It has been a lonely path at times, but you were not just hiding. You were searching for your light. And now we come to the great unveiling, the moment I promised you, the reason you needed to stay until the very end. Because the card that follows the Hermit, the card that represents the culmination of your entire journey, is the Star. This is it. This is the moment the storm breaks. This is the great cosmic exhale of relief and release. The Star is the card of pure, unadulterated hope. It is faith renewed. It is divine healing and inspiration after a long and difficult period of darkness. The Tower has fallen. The Ten of Swords has brought you to your knees, and the Hermit has walked a solitary path through the dark night of the soul. And after all of that, you look up and you see it, a brilliant celestial beacon of hope, reminding you that you are a child of the cosmos and you are never, ever truly alone. Look at the figure in the card. She is pouring the water of life both onto the dry land to bring nourishment and new life and back into the pool of universal consciousness, signifying the endless cycle of giving and receiving. She is naked, a symbol of complete authenticity and vulnerability. She has been stripped of all her illusions, her defenses, her false identities, and in that raw, vulnerable state, she has discovered her true, unbreakable strength and her direct line to the divine. This is you now, Gemini, emerging from the trials, not hardened, but softened, not broken, but broken open. You are stepping into a period of profound grace, healing, and peace. The Star is the universe, cradling your weary soul and whispering, "I see you. I know how hard it was. It is over now. It is time to heal. It is time to dream again." And here is the most beautiful revelation of all. The tiny star that the Hermit was holding in his lantern, the inner light he was protecting so carefully on his lonely journey, It was always just a reflection of this great cosmic star in the sky. The inner work you were doing was preparing you to be able to receive the immense blessings and guidance that were waiting for you. You had to learn to trust the whisper of your own soul so you could recognize the voice of the universe when it began to shout its love for you. This is a time of incredible spiritual and creative downloads. Your mind, once a source of anxiety and overthinking, is now becoming a crystal clear channel for divine inspiration. Solutions will appear. Opportunities will manifest. Your sense of purpose will return, not as a mental concept, but as a deep, embodied knowing. You are on your path. You are guided. You are protected. The healing waters of the star are washing over the wounds of the Ten of Swords. The celestial light of the star is consecrating the new ground where you will plant your Ace of Pentacles. The brilliant light of the star is illuminating the path forward for your chariot. Do you see how it all connects? Every tear, every struggle, every lonely moment was a necessary step on the path leading you right here to this state of grace, your sacred decree, the path forward. So, we have journeyed through the fire, through the flood, and emerged under a sky full of stars. The path before you is clear. It is powered by your own will and illuminated by divine hope. You are leaving the ghosts of the past behind and stepping into the vibrant, living truth of who you are now. The final guidance from this sacred reading is not a complicated task. It is a simple, powerful decree. It is a declaration of your sovereignty, a commitment you make now to your own beautiful soul. I want you to take these words and plant them in the garden of your heart. Let them be the first thing you think in the morning and the last thing you whisper at night. With grace and love, I release all that has been. I am the divine charioteer of my own life, and I direct my energy toward a future built on hope, authenticity, and purpose. My heart is a sanctuary, open only to a love that honors and heals. My work is a sacred expression of my soul. I am guided, I am whole, and I am ready to receive the miracles that are my birthright. This is your truth now, Gemini. This is your key. You have walked through the valley of shadows, but you were never meant to build a home there. The throne the universe has been preparing for you is not made of gold or jewels. It is a throne of inner peace, of unshakable self-love, and of a life lived in perfect, beautiful alignment with your spirit. Go forward with a brave heart. Your chariot is waiting. Your star is shining. Your new life has already begun.